Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Tsung Kong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Tupten Torchi. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, from the eastern Lapis Lazuli realm, the Vaisaya Guru, Medicine Buddha. Homage to the sunlight radiance Bodhisattva, the moonlight radiance Bodhisattva. Homage to the 8 great Bodhisattvas, and homage to the 12 medicine generals. Sumo, Tanzan Katso, Tutan City, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma tutors, temple and center directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
你好，大家好。欣赏他们愛してる。사랑해. 오라미고. 깨깨로 묻혀. 스고인. 이지가. 김어지. 지미. 야비. 브링브링. konnichiwa.
I would like to announce
下个礼拜天10月30日下午3点
next Sunday, October 30th at 3 p.m. there would be Siddhikarpa Bodhisattva Homa fire offering ceremony.
昨天我们刚刚是做
Yesterday
地藏王菩萨的
we had Siddhikarpa Bodhisattva group practice.
莲花生大士
Oh, it was Guru Padmasambhava.
这个奇怪啊！对了，因为在问世当中有问到地藏王菩萨。
Oh, that was in the Q&A that we talk about Siddhikarpa.
在这个西雅图的藏寺
at the Seattle Lechang Temple.
藏寺的不是
Siddhikarpa Homa. No.
有讲解到地藏王菩萨。
And we talk about Siddhikarpa Bodhisattva.
有人问地藏王菩萨，
Someone was asking about Siddhikarpa Bodhisattva with the greatest vow.
你的心咒是 Om 哈哈哈为三维耍，它的咒字就是哈哈字啊。
So the syllable is
它的
Ha.
手印呢是
And the
手
mudra
成这个内婆音，然后再竖中指。
the inner claps, and then the middle fingers straighten out, but not touching each other,
地
separated.
藏王菩萨是八大菩萨当中的，
So Siddhikarpa Bodhisattva is one of the 8 great
它的愿力
Bodhisattvas.
最大。
And his vow is the greatest. That's why we refer to him as the Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva with the greatest vow.
那么形象呢？昨天已经都讲。
And we have talked about his appearance yesterday, how he looks.
And
today we perform Medicine Buddha's Homa. The key point about Medicine Buddha is that he has 12 great vows. The first vow is to illuminate everyone, other people. The second vow to by his merit so that all sentient beings can be guided to a better realm. And the third one is to satisfy the needs of sentient beings, and so they would be content. And the fourth is so that beings live in accordance with Mahayana. Because in Buddhism there's the so-called Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana. And Hinayana is typically the Sravakahood in Theravada, and Mahayana belongs to Bodhisattvahood. During the Buddha's era, there were, upon the Buddha's parinirvana, there were different sectors. The upper court is that they execute everything according to Sakyamuni Buddha's teaching. And then the great mask, the great sectarian, and the upper sector belongs to Hinayana, and the great middle sect belongs to the Mahayana. So the fourth vow is that so to enable all sentient beings to live according to the Mahayana teaching, that equality between self and others, the vows to widely deliver sentient beings. And fifth, to enable all sentient beings to be purified. Sentient beings to uphold the precepts and to have pure conduct. Sixth, is
来讲，我们
so their needs would be
如
fulfilled.
果身体有所缺陷，
Typically, for a human being, if there is something lacking,
他希望所有的众生，他本
and
身
his vow is to wish
皆好，
that sentient beings have
还
nothing
要
lacking.
所有人
Some
切
people don't have hands or feet.
耳朵听不到，有些人
Some
眼睛
people cannot hear, some people cannot see,
欠缺的。
so they are handicapped.
第7个愿，
But he wished that sentient beings don't have any handicaps. The seventh one is to eradicate
用
all
八
the
万
illnesses of sentient beings.
去医治
84,000 Dharma to treat the 84,000 kinds of illnesses so that they have peace, joy, and attain the highest enlightenment. The eighth vow is to transform female into male.
把女生转成男生。
So to transform
第9个，
female into male. The ninth
止住
vow,
有情解脱天魔外道，禅
so that all sentient beings are liberated
见除灵，
from the deviant path,
见之厌，
demonic
还要令众生
path,
得到
evil views and thoughts, so they always have right
第10个，
view.
使众生解脱恶王
Tenth
劫
is
劫劫等恒难之业。
to relieve sentient beings from
人本身都有很多的灾难，
tyrants,
能够希望
disasters,
这些灾难，
robberies. So
饥渴的众生得上食，
human beings have lots of
让
disasters.
你能够得到好的食物，不会
And the 11 is so that they have food and
使
drink
贫乏无衣服得妙衣之
to their
业，
satisfaction,
让你有衣服穿。
and also to have clothes to wear.
第11个愿是得到上食之愿，第10个愿是免除
Is to have enough to eat and drink.
跟盗劫的
And the ninth is to eradicate the disasters
要是有一光芒佛，
from tyrants and thieves. These are the 12 great vows of Medicine Buddha.
"讲个笑话吧。
Let me share a
刚
joke.
刚打电话，
Just now,
漂亮的女同事
I make a phone call
在这个周
to
末
ask a beautiful female
的小明打电话，
colleague to go to a
没想
movie.
到的，这个女同事
But little did I know
想
that this female co-worker did not want
接来
to
我
go
的家人，
watch the movie and wanted to see my family. Wow, happiness came too suddenly. Xiaoming was
小
ecstatic.
明挂断电话以后啊，
After he hung up,
就不能停，
he was so
不时想
ecstatic,
漂亮的
and
女同事
he could still hear the statement that the woman was saying, "See your mom."
很笨呢。小
He's so dumb.
小明本来很聪明的，
Xiaoming was very smart, and now he's
然
dumb.
后看你妈，他就很高兴。
Go see your mom.
老公讲，
The wife said, the husband said,
菜这么合我的胃口，你
"You know why the food you cook
家
is just
冰你，
it suits my taste so well. You must have been the mate in my house in the past life. And the wife replied, "Oh, you think too much. You must be the pig that we raise in our house." So that anything tastes good for him.
昨天跟老公去逛卖场。
Yesterday, we went shopping in the store, and there was a young lady wearing an extremely mini skirt. And then as we walked by, she was bending over, and we could see all her white legs with the underwear. And the wife said, "Come on, quick, look, quick." And the husband said, "I will not look." And the wife said, "What a good scenery, and you don't want to see?" And the husband said, "If you're not here, this is really the best scene, the best scenery. But since you're here, so it must be a trap."
Now,
back to the Q&A. Question from Australia, Lien Hoa Meng Lin. Wholeheartedly homage to the lineage root guru, living Buddha Lien Sang Amitabha. Your disciple would like to ask several questions. One, in the True Buddha Sutra, in the supplication for the blessing of living Buddha Lien Sang, there is a verse that said, "His transcendent power, encompassing all 6 unities." What do these 6 unities refer to? Endowed with transcendent power, encompassing all 6 unities. And what are the 6 unities? That's what he's asking. The current translation is his transcendent power that encompasses the whole universe. So someone should know. What are the 6 unities? In the past, there was a lottery with the 6 matching, but of course, this is not that.
记住神通明六合，这个第一句的话，所谓的六合，我们指
endowed with transcendent power encompassing all 6 unities.
上跟下。
So this refers to the spatial dimension, north, south, east and west, and up and down. So zenith and nadir.
六合。
That's the 6.
这个回答你。
6 unities.
他具有的神通，能够
So his transcendent power
空间里面
can
用得到。
be utilized in all the spatial dimension.
在空间之中啊，这个
in the
神通的力量，
transcendent power fills or encompasses all the spatial dimension.
农历2月或
Second question,
11月
once Grandmaster
精神病患者
stated that mentally ill people who were born in the 2nd or 11th lunar month cannot be helped. Therefore, Golden Mother told Grandmaster that there is no need to save them because they have this problem to suffer the retribution of their own karma, and no matter how hard you try to help, it will not work.
前世因果
My question is, in the TBSN Sutra, there is a passage that states, if one suffers the physical retribution of illness or calamity, whether due to non-virtuous body karma from previous lives or to the afflictions of spirits, then by holding, reciting, printing, and propagating the sutra, ill omens will immediately disappear and the cause of illness will quickly be removed. So, Grandmaster, if I follow what is written in the TBSN Sutra to chant, print, and give away the TBSN Sutra, then dedicate the merit to the mentally ill person, will it help alleviate their karma? Please advise this
或者是农历
stupid
11月
student.
出生的精神病患者
So the mentally ill people who were born in the 2nd or 11th lunar month.
基本上
This is based on my own experience in helping sentient
很
beings.
少人提到是农历2月
Very few people
农历11月
stated
出
that
生的精神病患
mentally ill people who were born
很少人提到
in the 2nd or 11th lunar month
事
are extremely difficult to cure.
布施
No,
众生
very few people ever mention that. But
我自己体
in my salvation and deliverance of sentient beings, I had this experience myself
2月出生农历11月出生的
that people who were born in the 2nd or 11th lunar
真
month
的是用了很大的力
and
量
got
都
a
没有办法
mental
救
disease, doesn't matter how hard I tried, I could not help them.
患精神病患6年以上的
And also those who have been mentally ill for over 6 years.
他的病
Anyone who's
也超
been
过6年
sick for over 6 years, also very difficult to save.
啊，我以前啊，这个救这个精神病患是非常有名。
I was very famous. I was renowned in curing mentally ill people. At that time, I was in Taichung.
静和医院
There was a Jinghe
静和医院
Hospital
的医生啊，
or
静和医院
psychiatric
就是专门
ward.
这个收容精神病患的医院，专门治精神病患。
So that's a
那里的医
psychiatric
生啊，跟病人
ward.
讲，
And the doctors, the psychiatrists there
对他
told
已经没有办法了，
the
用药
the families of the patients that they had no other ways other than
电
just
击的方法，用电击
just
其他我们没有办法
enclosing them and use medicine or some
病患的家属又问，那还有什么
electrocution.
那你不妨去
No other ways. And so they asked, is there any other way? They said, well, perhaps you can
不妨试试
go
试一试了。
find
便不是
Sung Yan
用
Lu.
药啊，便不是用什么电击棒啊，或者什么东西。
I didn't use medicine or electric stick.
我这个方法是民俗疗法，
And my method is very,
民俗疗
it's a folk
法。我给你喝
folk
水，
remedy.
喝 水
In simple word, I just let you drink water, which I have
给你
blessed.
加持，给你喝水，
I would give you blessings and give you water to
那个就
drink.
会好了。
And
觉得
then
很奇怪，
they
他
recovered.
就是这样就，
Very strange. Just like
而且好
that.
的人相当多哎。
And there were many of them who recovered.
所以我那时候我 在文章里面写了。
So that's why in my articles I wrote that the mentally ill people that I had helped would fill the whole train, and train can carry many people. So that showed that the people that I had cured were numerous. At those times, as soon as we opened our front door, people were in chains, in handcuffs, and chains on their legs because they could beat people very fierce, and they were dragged to my house.
还有一次我在西雅图的藏寺
One time at the Seattle Lechang Temple, there was a mentally ill person from California, a woman, a lady that looked quite beautiful.
然后我给她摸底家属的时候，她突然间两眼往上一看，变成很凶。
When I give her blessing on the head, all of a sudden her eyes looked up, became very fierce, and then showed her teeth and her two legs, and struck me. And the people praying at the temple were all ran away.
大家都看到精神病患，哦，凶起来是这样子的。
So when they became very very fierce, when she was quiet, she looked nice, beautiful, but when she got when she became fierce, it was like a beast, wild beast. And then Xuan Tian Sanglun came down and helped me give blessing, and then she recovered when she returned to California. We also have a disciple, I shouldn't say, probably here too. Her daughter was attached by a spirit, and so she couldn't control herself. So she would cry, always crying. After meals, I walked out and I saw her crying. So I tapped on her back several times by the command of the Golden Mother. And the tapping strength was quite big, and after that she quieted it down, and she's recovered ever since. There have been too many of the mentally ill people, especially in today's society. When I tap on them, I had the vision. From her body, something came out. A black shadow. And the shadow just ran away. So sometimes, what is encountering or attaching the ghost? Like the ghost is right there, you cannot see it. So, but you walk over the ghost, and then the ghost would attach to you. That's called being attached by spirit. So either you walk into the ghost or the ghost just attached to you. So this is also called a disease due to the ghost. and gods. The spirits attaching to you.
这位弟子跟他的女儿也是常来参加我们的。
This disciple and her daughter often come to attend our ceremonies. And she's recovered now. So sometimes it's unavoidable to be attached by ghosts and spirits. And at that time, there is a soybean place, a soy milk place. The soy milk king next to the Taichung library, and they've been seeking help everywhere for 3 years and could not be cured, and finally came to me, and I treated him. And this person knew the principal of the school and the president of the Taiwan newspaper. So after I cured this lady, Lu Jinghua and Lu Jinghua, Lu Senghua were brothers. They often visited my house for all kinds of problems or difficult illnesses. So Taiwan newspaper, Taiwan Daily News, because I cured this lady, so the president and the son asked Grandmaster to write a column at the Taiwan Daily News. It's called the Spiritual World. So after I treated the soy milk king of soy milk, and they have immigrated to California now, and many more. It's countless of them. And Simu saw me fighting with a woman. There was a woman that came that's clawing at me. And this is the mudra of the 5 thunders. And I blew a breath on it. And then with the what is that called? The stepping of the leg. Then the woman just fell on the ground, and then when they woke up again, it's okay. And there was not enough chairs, and then she came and sat on my chair together with me, very tightly together. And that woman was very beautiful. The only time when Simu was not jealous, because this other woman was a crazy woman. It's a rare opportunity for me. And Jesus too had saved the mentally ill people. He said to the woman, by the order of God, I would make the ghosts on your body to leave. In the name of God, I command the ghost that is residing in your body to leave. And the ghost left and attached to the pigs. And then a group of pigs jump off into the ocean and died.
记载。
So there's the story in the Bible.
是坐在耶稣的旁边的。
And this woman was the one sitting next to Jesus in the Last Supper.
耶稣也觉得大概很舒服吧。
Jesus must have been enjoying it. She was sitting right next to
好
him.
以后，他就不离开耶稣了。
So after she was cured, she never abandoned Jesus, always following Jesus for the few years that he was preaching.
最后的晚餐那一幅画里面，
In the painting of the Last Supper, painted by
达文西
Da Vinci.
最后的晚餐，耶稣最后的晚餐，跟12门徒最后的晚餐那一幅画是谁画？
Who painted it?
啊，你们这里没有谁画的？
Nobody knows.
达文西呀，
Da Vinci?
一个画家画的《最后的晚餐》，旁边呢，耶稣旁边那个是根据那个达文西密码里面所讲的，那个女的就是他治好的精神病患，一直跟。
So according to the Da Vinci Code movie, that the woman next to him was the one that he cured. So in the name of Golden Mother, or in the name of the Liu Jia, the generals or Liu Ting generals, and then I would tap on the back, and then the ghosts would leave the bodies. But if the ghosts don't leave them, it's animal spirits. It's very easy. Then you just give them, like, say, a goat food, and then the goat spirit would come out, and then I would do protection on the body. So mentally, from experiences, I cannot cure mentally ill people who were born the 2nd or 11th lunar month. But other people may not have such experience. So the TBSN Sutra states, if one suffers physical retributions of illness, whether due to non-virtuous body karma from previous lives or the afflictions of spirits, then so if you print the sutras, of course you would generate great merits or doing good deeds. So that's the answer to the question asked by Lian Hua Mengling from Australia. A little girl said, let me tell you a secret. Actually, I'm an angel. I'm living in the world now. It's just because of my body weight. The elderly under the moon, which is the Cupid god in the East, is worshipped mostly by women, because men worship the wealth deity or money god. Women pray to the love god, and men praise to the money god. Bun. Went to a bun shop and called ordered one bun. And can you please give me some soy sauce? And then can I have a pair of chopsticks? And then he asks again, can you please give me a chili sauce? And then can you please give me more ginger and pickle? And the customer saw the boss's eyes were about to kill. And the boss said, you're just ordering one bun and you need a 5-star service? Now, let's talk about the Vimalakirti Sutra, about the Indranet Bodhisattva, Brightnet Bodhisattva, beholding no affinity Bodhisattva. The key is in the beholding no affinity Bodhisattvas. So Indranet Bodhisattva may not be clear sometimes, and Brightnet Bodhisattva too. So this word net, Indranet and Brightnet, in the Triatrimsa heaven, the three heaven at the peak of Mount Meru, at the center is called the Triatrimsa heaven, and there's a city called the Xijian city, which is filled with the Indranet, bright pearl, layers upon layers. And it is very luminous, very radiant. In the Saha world, we only have one sun. When the sun is happy, it's really hot. When the sun is unhappy, it will be snowing, freezing, below zero, that you freeze to death. That you freeze to death. So the sun is different. The winter sun is different from the summer sun. When I visit the Southeast Asia, the disciples there told me, we only have 2 seasons here. What are they? One is hot. So, not equal, right? The same in Seattle. Seattle is different. We have 4 seasons. So it's not steady. In heavens, where they have the bright poles of the Indranet, they don't need to rely on the sun. They just rely on that bright poles, and the temperature is steady, very comfortable. That's how it is in the heavenly realms. That's enjoyment. No scorching heat or freezing cold. All of a sudden, none of those. So there are are layers upon layers of bright pearls of the Indranet in Trayatrimsa's heaven. So we don't need any power generators or anything. That when the Indranet was hung, then everything will be fine. So in Sukhavati, we also have the Indranet of bright pearls. So what does it mean, this Indranet Bodhisattva? So it means that the sentient beings that he delivers is very many, just like the poles of the Indranet. Like when we fish, we use a fishing rod, and Grandmaster loves to fish. When I was little, there was a canal in Kaohsiung and a ditch behind Chengqing Lake. It was called Taipei Lake before in Taichung, in Kaohsiung. Behind the bus station, there was like a canal, and in front there's another canal. And I often fish there, which is called Taiya in Taiwanese. I was good at fishing. I would first throw all the tiny insects, and then the fish would come. And then I would place a worm on the hook and then drop it. And when the fish was eating the insect, and they would see the red worm fish hook, and then you could see the bubble sinking a little bit, and then you pull it up. But with net, so this Indranet Bodhisattva would use the net to catch the fish. There would be many fish, and Grandmaster too has caught fish using a net at Penghu, Xiaocijiao. My grandpa came from Fujian, Huanyang, from Huanyang, Fujian province to Jinmen and then to Penghu, and they live at the Xiaocijiao. To catch fish using a net. In low tide, they place a huge net, and as the tide is coming in, the fish would enter into the net, and then when the tide is lowering, then the fish was caught and could not swim out. There were so many fish, and then they just transfer the fish, many of them. And Jesus at the Galileo Sea, and Peter was a fisherman. And Jesus told him, "You didn't catch any fish today, right?" And Jesus said, "It's easy. At this harbor, if you I went into the ocean and still could not get any fish, and now we already returned to the harbor, and you told me that I would be able to catch fish. Are you trying to trick me?" And Jesus said, "Just listen to me and do it." And St. Peter really lowered the net. And when he raise the net, it's filled with fish. So Saint Peter believed in him.
他说：“你下网就可以抓到很多鱼，比在出海前
Jesus was incredible
抓的还好多。”
that the net that was lowered
地网菩萨就是用网子来度众生，
caught more fish than in the
是
ocean.
他就能够度很多的众生。
So this Indranet Bodhisattva can save sentient beings just once, not like fishing, just one by one or two.
很多的所有的众生都
So using the net, there would be many beings
的网，
being salvaged at one shot, and there are layers after layers of net. So this Bodhisattva is very good at salvaging
什么
sentient
叫网
beings.
菩萨呢？
And then what is the bright net
这个
Bodhisattva
字就是代表的光，光。
So bright also represents light, also
波叶
delivering many sentient beings. He uses
在修法
the light
当
of
中啊，你看
prajna.
第一个你只看到一点，
In your Dharma practice,
出现了一
the light that you see at first are just
再来
dots of prajna lights.
一串
And then you see a chain of prajna light.
再来
That's Vajra
看
chain.
到金刚木，
And then you see the Vajra
一
screen.
串的波叶，所有很多串的波叶，
So there are many chains of Vajra, of prajna
再
light.
来一闪一闪
And
的，
all together the disciples caught
整个
these prajna lights in their photos.
本来是一点一点，
So they become like our monitors or televisions,
电视的荧幕，
which is like the monitors. They're all
一点的
dots,
波叶光肌肉，
dots of the prajna lights that become the Vajra screen.
你就可以看到
So when you see the Vajra screen, you would be able to see many deities appearing on the screen.
一个人一
And when I was giving Dharma teaching yesterday,
个来的时候，
there is a disciple from Las Vegas that just took refuge.
啊，
I just saw it here too.
你可以讲一下，
Please
就是
tell
我
us.
昨天跟今天看到的感受是不一样的。昨
What
天
I saw yesterday, what I saw today are
所有的
different.
菩萨都
Yesterday, when you give Dharma teaching,
就是密密麻麻的，有
all
的
the
菩萨
Buddhas
是这
and
样子挨坐在
Bodhisattvas are
旁边，但是
very
今天
close to
我
each
看
other,
到
and
的
some
是，
sitting next to you.
就是看
And
着
today,
所有的菩萨，就是后面有很亮的光是，应该是前面你说的那个。
and there's a very bright light behind you.
哦，对，我看到的是波耶木，就是金刚木。
啊，谢谢谢谢，好。你是刚皈依的吗？
You just took refuge. Yes.
我再补充一下，就是前面你从外殿进来的时候，我有看见你身上的光是七彩的，但是你坐在上面的
I
光
saw the light on your body when you walked in. There were
还没有说好。然后昨天你从就是大殿进来的时候，我有看见
and yesterday when you
后
walked
面有
in,
护法，
I saw
就
protectors
是有
behind
光还
you.
有护法，不只是你一个人。
So you're not just one person,
对，还有
but
其他的众生。
other
谢
beings
谢。
together with you.
他是昨天刚皈依的，要不然他们
So she just took refuge yesterday, and the whole family came here from Las
一
Vegas.
家人昨天才刚皈依的，啊，这位小女生就可以。其实我也跟大家讲，
Actually, I'm telling, frankly, I'm
新
telling
加坡
you all.
也有同门看到我，
There are disciples in Singapore that saw me, and disciples in Indonesia, and Miss Lionhead from England could see me in England.
那个丽妃呢？丽妃在吗？
And from Singapore, Li Fei.
不在这里啊？你在新加坡可以看到我吗？
Could you see me in Singapore?
啊？
师尊好，师母好，大家好。我在新加坡，可以开着眼睛看见师尊。
I could see Grandmaster with my eyes opened.
那师婆呢？
And the Miss Lionhead.
要不要讲几句话？
You want to say a few words?
我也可以看到师尊修法的时候，或者是
I can also see Grandmaster in my practice or when I visualize you.
那时候就出现。
对师尊就会下降。
Then Grandmaster will descend.
谢谢师尊。
因为台湾也有，台湾也有。
And also in Taiwan,
也相当的多。
who can see me, and many of
在
them.
西雅图这3年，
But I'm in Seattle. I didn't go
这
anywhere.
3年当中啊，很
But
多
in these 3 years, many disciples can see me.
这个就是你有光明身，你自己身中已经有光明。
When your body has,
你以这个光明的身，
when you have luminosity on your body, and you use this luminous body to deliver sentient beings.
看到的时候，
So disciples in many countries can see. So when you gather the net, there would be many disciples taking refuge.
所以我这一次啊，这个回台湾啊，
So this time going back to Taiwan, the schedule is very
在
tight.
台北
Saturday at the Taiwan temple,
全省各地的所有
and Sundays I had to do ceremonies at different temples around Taiwan.
去书展啊，去书
Also have to attend to the book signing at the book exhibition and many
就是
more.
回台湾时间真的是很紧，
The time, the schedule is very, very busy.
时间还没有正式的公布，
It's not formally announced
还没
yet,
有正式的公布，但是都会排出来
but it will all be arranged
一个地方，像
so
嘉
that
义
everyone's
这个法华堂
wishes can be
桃
fulfilled.
园的，
Like 嘉义、法华堂、桃园、
像去台北，
皇帝内藏 Temple and Taipei
今天
at
都
the
是
小巨蛋，
然后又要到这个高雄大义，
and then go to 大义 in Kaohsiung.
大义雷藏寺，高雄是大义雷藏寺。另外还有这个台北的这个书展，
And the book exhibition in
还有
Taipei
很多。另外台中的
and Taichung
那个甘露金色，那排的
甘露金色
排在礼拜天，那让
because it can only be arranged
同门
on Sundays,
就能够一次就
so
能够
people
星期六的
that visit Taiwan, they can attend a ceremony at the Taiwan temple on Saturday. Jules is being arranged by Sumo. Although Grandmaster
会有很
is signing,
有很多。那台北还有这个新春祈福法会，
and at the Taiwan Leizang temple, we also have the spring blessing ceremony.
这个以光明身显现光明身来度化众生，
With the bright body
重重叠叠的光明身。我是说
appearing the bright body, and Grandmaster has many Dharma bodies, not just be seen by these two, but many, many, many.
来做一个见证而已。
I just ask the people who are here to give witnesses.
光明身、分身，
So
以这个
by the
分身出去到世界各国，
luminous
显在
bodies
子面前，
and going all over the world, appearing in front of the
很
disciples,
快的度了非常多的，
and
这个叫做明往无上。
disseminated, and quickly I can deliver many sentient beings, and this is called the bright net bodhisattva.
这个什么叫无眼光菩萨？
And the next one is the beholding no affinity bodhisattva. What is this? This is very difficult to explain.
我们知道佛度有缘，有
You
缘
or deliver beings with affinity and cannot
是什么意思？
those without affinity. But this bodhisattva is beholding no affinities. What does it mean?
跟大家讲一下，
Let me simply explain it.
缘呢有两种，
There are two kinds of
一种
affinities.
是法缘。
One is the Dharma affinity.
什么是法缘？
What is Dharma affinity? The affinity with Buddha Dharma.
众生都有法缘。
So, in terms of Dharma affinity, every single being has Dharma affinity. Because Sakyamuni Buddha states that every sentient being has Buddha nature. So, each one of them is Buddha nature. It's just that their Buddha nature is enshrouded by their own habitual tendencies and the karmas from all previous lives and by their own attachments. That's why they cannot manifest their own Buddha natures. As soon as you remove the enshroudments inside it is the Dharma affinity.
它没有什么人我，没有人，
So in Dharma affinity, there's no others and I or self. There's no such thing as existence and nothingness and good or bad.
法缘
And this belongs to the Dharma
众生都
affinity.
有佛性，
So we can say that all sentient beings have Buddha nature and all sentient beings are equal without discrimination.
无有无
No self and others,
无善恶，
no existence and nothingness, and
另
no
外还有一
good
种就是业
nor
缘，
bad.
业的缘，业的缘，
And the second one is the karma
业就是有
affinity.
差别。
Then in this, there is a
你
discernment,
的业障，业
discrimination,
障轻，有的业
the heavy karma or light
犯
karma,
得很重，
some with a very grave karma. This is called karmic affinity. Then there are differences
菩萨
in this.
它是属于法缘的菩萨。
And this bodhisattva belongs to the Dharma affinity.
无眼观菩萨，
So he's called the beholding no affinity bodhisattva. So in his deliverance of sentient beings,
不管你是中
it does not matter whether you have done evil or good
他
or neutral, that he would deliver them all.
就是全部都度的这个菩萨，
So a bodhisattva who delivers all of them is called this beholding no affinity
啊，
bodhisattva.
你的
In our
兄
givings,
弟姐妹，
we always give parents and children, family, siblings, and then further to our relatives.
不认识的人
But
他也不是。
this bodhisattva would give to
你是善人，
people that he doesn't even know,
我也不是。
and good people and
不
bad
管你是什么
people.
样子的人，我
Doesn't matter what kind of people you are, I would give equally.
这个就是无眼光。
Then that would be this beholding no
平等用
affinity
平等的心
bodhisattva.
去救度众生的
So he
无
uses
眼光菩萨。
the mind of equality to
如果
deliver
你
sentient
差别
beings.
心去度众生的，
If you deliver sentient beings with differentiation,
那就不是无缘观菩萨，
then you're not
就是有缘观。
this bodhisattva, then you're beholding affinity
所以我们布施
bodhisattva.
的时候啊，你修
So therefore, when we give, if your siblings encounter disasters, you would help them. Or your relatives, you would help them because they have affinity with
你
you.
这个好像是说，隔那几层的亲戚有灾难了，因为还有一点关系，你就去帮助他，你的
Or some distant relatives,
你也去帮助。
and they encounter some calamities, or your friends, you would help
所以
them.
有缘观的有差别，
So
差别。
there is differentiation
不
and
认识他，我为什么要帮忙
there's
呢？
affinity
这
there.
样
But if people that they don't know,
为什么我要帮忙呢？
they would think, why would I want to help them? I don't know them.
属于有缘的才帮助的，这个菩萨是
So this bodhisattva only help
无缘
those
观菩萨，
who have affinity.
所
But
有众生一律平等，平等就度的，
the beholding no affinity bodhisattva
全部
would
都就度的，
deliver all sentient beings without
这
discrimination
个菩萨
and no
也
difference.
是大家清楚。
So this explanation is clear now, right? It is very
喜欢
strange.
哪个国家吗？
Do you know which country? Oh, Turkeys love which country?
回答是他们最
The
喜欢
answer,
这个
Turkey.
国家的英文的名字叫做 Turkey， Turkey 就是 Turkey 啊。
So the Turkeys love Turkey.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum.